Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling confused, guilty, or just plain small, but you can't quite put your finger on why? It's like you've been spun around in a circle, and suddenly you're apologizing for something you didn't even do. If that sounds familiar, this video is for you. Sometimes, the most damaging things in a relationship aren't the loud arguments or the obvious betrayals. They're the quiet, subtle tactics that slowly erode your self-worth and your sense of reality. These are the whispers of manipulation, so clever and covert that you might not even recognize them until you're deeply entangled. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on 5 of these covert manipulation tactics. This isn't about pointing fingers or labeling people. It's about empowering you with knowledge so you can protect your peace, trust your gut, and build relationships based on genuine respect, not subtle control. Let's dive in. The first tactic is one of the most insidious, subtle shaming. This isn't outright name-calling or insults. It's far more slippery. It's the backhanded compliment, like, "Wow, you actually look really nice today," implying that you usually don't. Or it's the casual comment that dismisses your achievements, like when you share exciting news about a new hobby, and they reply, "Oh, that's a cute little pastime. I'm just so swamped with my actual career right now." See what they did there? They didn't directly criticize you, but they elevated themselves while subtly putting you down. This kind of shaming makes you feel inadequate or silly for your passions, your choices, even your feelings. It's designed to make you second-guess yourself and seek their approval, which is a powerful form of control. Over time, this constant, low-grade criticism can decimate your confidence, making you believe you're not good enough without them. Next up is something called strategic incompetence. Have you ever asked a partner for help with a simple task? Like loading the dishwasher or making a quick phone call, only for them to do it so poorly that you just end up doing it yourself. They might say, "Oh, I'm just so bad at this stuff," or "You do it so much better anyway." This isn't always genuine ineptitude. Often, it's a calculated move. By consistently failing at certain responsibilities, they train you not to ask them for help anymore. The burden then falls squarely on your shoulders. It's a passive way of avoiding their share of the work and responsibility in the relationship, whether it's chores, emotional labor, or planning. You're left feeling exhausted and resentful, while they get to maintain a position of "I'd help if I could, but I just can't." It's a manipulation that thrives on your competence and your tendency to pick up the slack, ultimately creating a deeply unequal partnership. The third tactic is a mind bender, weaponizing your past vulnerabilities. In a healthy relationship, you share your fears, your past mistakes, and your insecurities as a way to build trust and intimacy. A manipulative person, however, sees these vulnerabilities as ammunition. They store them away, only to bring them up at the perfect moment to win an argument or make you feel guilty. Let's say you once confided in them about a past failure at work that made you feel like an imposter. Months later, during a completely unrelated disagreement, they might casually drop a line like, "Well, you tend to overreact when you feel insecure, just like you did with that work thing." Suddenly, the argument isn't about the present issue anymore. It's about your deepest insecurities. They've shifted the focus, put you on the defensive and invalidated your current feelings. It's a cruel tactic that punishes you for your honesty and teaches you that it's not safe to be vulnerable with them. Number 4 is the master of deflection, DARVO. This is an acronym that stands for deny, attack, and reverse victim and offender. It's a classic go-to for manipulators when you try to hold them accountable for their actions. Here's how it works. First, they deny they did anything wrong. I never said that, or that's not what happened at all. Then, they attack you for even bringing it up. You're always so sensitive, or why are you always trying to start a fight? Finally, they reverse victim and offender, flipping the script so that they become the victim and you become the bad guy. Suddenly, you're the one who is being unreasonable, cruel, or controlling for simply trying to address a valid concern. You came into the conversation wanting an apology, and you walk away feeling like you need to give one. DARVO is incredibly disorienting and effective because it makes you question your own perception of reality. It's a powerful tool to silence you and escape all accountability. Finally, we have tactic number 5, intermittent reinforcement. This is the psychological hook that keeps you in a toxic cycle. It's the unpredictable switching between affection and coldness, between praise and criticism. One day, they shower you with love, attention, and compliments. You feel on top of the world, connected and secure. You think, this is the real them. This is why I stay. Then, for no apparent reason, they pull away. They become distant, critical, or dismissive. You're left confused and anxious, desperately trying to figure out what you did wrong to get back to the good times. This pattern creates a powerful, addictive bond, similar to how a slot machine works. You keep pulling the lever, enduring the losses, just for that occasional, unpredictable reward. The manipulator keeps you in a constant state of uncertainty, always striving for their approval and affection, which they control completely. It's a devastating cycle that can be incredibly difficult to break. Recognizing these tactics is the first, most crucial step toward protecting yourself. It's about turning on the lights in a dark room. You start to see the patterns. You start to trust that knot in your stomach that's been telling you something is off. This isn't about blaming yourself for not seeing it sooner. These tactics are designed to be confusing and hard to spot. What matters is what you do now. So, let's recap. We talked about subtle shaming, which chips away at your self-worth. Strategic incompetence, which saddles you with unfair responsibility. Weaponizing your vulnerabilities, which punishes your honesty. DARVO, which flips the script to make you the bad guy. And intermittent reinforcement, which keeps you hooked in a cycle of highs and lows. Knowing these gives you power. The power to set boundaries. The power to say, that comment was not okay, or I'm not going to take responsibility for that. And most importantly, the power to trust your own reality. Your feelings are valid. Your perceptions are real. A healthy relationship should make you feel seen, respected, and safe, not confused, guilty, and small. Start by paying attention. The next time you have one of those confusing conversations, just take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, was I just shamed? This responsibility just shifted to me. Was my past just used against me? You don't have to have all the answers right away. Your first step is simply to start observing, to start trusting your gut again. Let's start building healthier connections together, one conversation at a time. Thanks for watching, and remember to take care of yourselves. Follow for more insights into building a life you love.